That's the N. Union is the U. That is like A or B or both. And then the complement means not that. So the complement of A means not A. And they write it as A dash.
Okay.
We'll see how we do. Okay, let's try this.
So you'd have two circles joined.
Mm-hmm.
And one will be choir and the other one will be the school band.
Okay.
Then you put 7 in this in the choir side.
Okay.
5 in the other side, which is the school band. And then 2 in the middle.
And so these 7, these 2, do they do the choir?
Yeah.
And so how many do we have doing the choir at the moment?
7. Oh no, 9.
Yeah, but it says 7 are in the choir.
So you'd write it as 9.
You have to start from the middle, work your way out.
Okay.
So we know 7 are in the choir. So how many are in the choir but not in the band?
5.
Yes. So you start from middle, work your way out.
And then band would be 3.
Yeah.
And then you add them and take away from 30.
Yeah.
You get 20. So 20 would be on the outside.
Well done. Okay. B part 1.
So the probability of the student not being in the band, would that be out of 30 then, of 30 students?
Yep.
So would it be 27 out of 30?
Is not in the band. How many students are not in the band?
27.
Are these 2 in the centre in the band?
Oh, yeah, they are. 25.
Well done. 25 out of 30. How about part 2?
So it'd be out of 30 again.
Right.
So would it be just be 20 out of 30?
The student is not in the choir or the band. I think it's just 20 out of 30.
Okay.
So that one was 25 out of 30. That was 20 out of 30. Yep. Great. All good. So start from the middle, work your way out.
Yep.
My guess is this is 3 circles.
Okay. So one would be for dogs, one would be for cats, and one would be for fishes.
Yeah. Dogs, cats, fish.
So would 7 be in the middle?
Yep.
So, and then we'd look at dogs and fish. So you do 11. Would it be 11 plus 7 or minus 7?
Minus.
So it'd be 4.
Very good.
And then cats and fish would be 3.
Cats and fish 3. So let me cross these out as I go. Okay.
Dogs and cats would be 8. And then for, say if you're doing just dogs, would you do 8 add 7? No, 8 add 4, then minus from 4 to 25.
So 25 minus 8, add 4.
Yeah.
There's another few people who own dogs.
Oh, it's 7 as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So it'd be 19 minus 25.
Yeah.
Which is 6 for dogs.
So that is 6. Okay.
And cats would be 18. Well, 53 minus 18. Which is 35.
Well done.
And then you do 14 minus 40, which is 26.
26. Is that full marks for this diagram?
I think so.
Nope. There's one.
Oh no,
more.
wait, you need to work out A, B, and C. Oh wait, no, you have to add them together and take away from 100.
Correct. It's very easy.
Is that all of the numbers?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very easy to forget that one.
6. So I got 89, and you 100 minus 89, which is 11.
And so we stick 11. Don't own either. That's me, unfortunately. Okay, question A.
So it'd be out of 100. Only owns dogs only. So it'd be 94 out of 100.
No. Owns dogs only. I think that's does not. I think it's just 6 out of 100.
Okay.
Yeah, they own dogs only. Yep. B, I think, is more like what you were thinking.
Yeah. So when it says does not own fish, does that mean only fish, or does that mean fish and say if you had a cat and a fish?
Well, if someone has a cat and a fish and you ask them, do you own a fish? Would they say no?
No.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it'll be that full circle.
Okay. So you do 26, add 4, add 7, add 3. Which is 40. Take away from 100 is 68, so 60 out of 100.
Looks good. And C.
Would it just be 11 out of 100?
I believe so. To see, so 11 out of 100. That was 60 out of 100. And then that one simplified down, did it? Yeah. No, that's it. Good. Great. I think we're doing great. So just watch out for that. Same thing. Start from the very center and work your way out. So the other 3 centers and then there. And the exception is you can always start from the very outside.
Yeah.
Or the very middle. Like the exception is sometimes you can start from very outside, but it doesn't really help you very much, but you can, because it's not really affected by other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see this one. A passenger on an airplane watches a movie. Alright, let's try this.
Okay. So does he need to like do something with adding up to 1 or something?
Here's my guess. That's my guess. Venn diagram. Because we were just doing it. Hopefully this works out.
Yeah.
So let's see. Nature documentary. And what was the other one? Movie. So I'm going to say M and N.
Okay, so would move. Wait, would you put 0.9 in the middle?
I don't think so. 0.9. The middle is both. Either
Yeah.
one or both. I think would be like all three of those would add up to 0.9.
Okay. So would you put 0.8 in the movies and then 0.3 in the nature documentary?
Let's see. So the probability of M plus probability of N. So what regions are in what regions is M? If the regions are, let's say, left, middle, right, and outside. What regions are in M?
You have the middle and M.
So the M has the middle. What else?
Else has the left.
Yeah, so that's the left plus the middle. How about N?
Middle plus right.
That is middle plus right. And so if we have the middle twice, so if we take away the middle, then we would get the left and the middle and the right.
Okay.
Let's see. So the probability of the middle is both M and N. And that gives us the probability of M or N.
Okay.
And so, what is probability of M?
0.8.
Probability of N?
0.3.
0.3. If we take away the probability of the middle, we get the probability of the union, either or. What is that?
That is 0.9.
And so, solve.
So you can minus 0.3 on both sides.
Yep.
Which would give you 0.6. And then could you minus 0.8 on both sides?
Yep.
Which gives you 0.6. Which is minus 0.2.
Yep.
And that's M and N, which is the middle.
Yep. And so the middle is 0.2.
Yep.
What's next?
And then we can do the movies, which is 0.8 minus 0.2.
Yep.
Which gives you 0.6 on the left.
Well done.
And the right would be 0.1.
6. Is that everything?
No, there's also the outside,
What's that?
which is 0.1.
Well done. Okay. Right, now we can do this stuff, I think.
Okay.
So what is part A? What is part B?
Okay. So both the movie and the documentary is 0.2 out of 1.
Yeah. Well, 0.2. It's fine. And B?
0.1.
The nature documentary but not the movie 0.1. Looks good. Well done. 0.2, 0.1. So you need the diagram, and this formula is like used, but it's not really explained where it comes from. So it's basically probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of both equals probability of either, and it's because you've got the middle twice, and so if you take it away once, you get left, middle, right.
Yeah,
that's how I think of it. Let's see. All right, how about this?
Okay. So would it be 0.6 add 0.4 equals 0.7, and then plus minus the other part that gives you the middle, which is A and B.
Yeah, I'll call it H and D or something.
Yeah, equals 0.7, and then you can minus 4 on both sides, which gives you 0.3, then minus 6, which is minus, so it's 0.3.
So 0.3. Okay. Oops. And part B.
Okay. It'll be 0.3.
Yeah, I think it's 0.6 minus 0.3, so that's 0.3 as well. Hey, I like your way. 0.3. They did a diagram as well.
Yeah.
Okay, algebra. Is it algebra? No, it's not. Not yet. Let's see. Maybe it is. All right, how do we do this?
Okay. So when it says PC, does that mean the X?
The probability of C is this whole circle.
So you do 0.5 minus 0.35, which is 0.15.
Well done.
So that's X.
Yep. 0.15. And how about Y?
Is Y just 0.35 plus 0.2?
Nope. Don't work that way.
Okay.
What do probabilities add up to?
1.
Well, basically, we now know what X is.
Oh, we add all the numbers and minus from 1.
Yeah. We now know that X is 0.15.
So it'd be 0.82 minus from 1.
Right.
Which is 0.18.
Hope so. Yay, there we go. Great. So you just sub it in. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Let me see this one. Probably a bit B. Alright. It's very similar.
Okay. Zero 0.15 for X.
Okay. Uh-huh. And how do we get Y?
You add them all together minus from 1.
Yep, you'll be fine. Okay, this. Why did they? Oops. So this one. Alright. Is this one worth doing?
Probably.
Alright, go for it.
So you need 3 circles.
Yeah.
And then 2 would be in the middle.
So 2 goes in the middle. So what is this? Juggle, ride. Well, I'd say juggle, unicycle, or fire. Hey, I like this question already.
Okay. And then you do 17 minus 2.
Yep.
Which is 15.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd put that between juggle and ride a unicycle, so J and U. Above 2, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do 2 minus 8, which is 6, and you put that between, well, bottom right of 2.
Yeah.
And then you do 12 minus 2, which is 10, which is the last one, bottom left, yeah. And then you do 15 add 2 add 10, which is 27 minus from 30, which is 3. The top left would be 3. And then you do 6 add 15, which is 21, add 2 is 23. Then you do 32 minus 23, which is 9 for the top right. And then for the last one, it would be 18 minus 25, which is 18. 25 minus 18, which is 7. Yeah, 7.
Okay.
And then you'd add them all up, which would be 7, add 10, add 3, add 15, add 9, add 6, add 2, which is 52. And 17 minus 52 is 18. So on the outside it would be 18.
Great. Okay. Question A.
Okay. The probability that the performer juggles is 3 out of 70. Oh no, wait, no, it'd be 3 add 15 add 10 add 2.
Which is 30?
Yeah.
So that's 30 out of 70. Okay.
Ride to unicycle or both is which would it be? 9 add 15 add 3.
Do these 2 people here juggle or ride a unicycle or both?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be 29 out of 70.
Do these 10 people here juggle or ride a unicycle or both?
Oh yeah, they do. So it's all of them except the 7. Okay, so it's 20, 30, 35 out of 70, I think.
I think it might be 45, is it?
Yeah, 45.
45 out of 70. I just did 70 take away this 25, 7 and 18.
Yeah.
C. Only eats fire.
So it'll be 7 out of 70.
Yeah.
And then the last one will be 18 out of 70.
I believe so. And they simplify them down. Yeah. 18 out of 70, 9 out of 35. Great. Let's see this one. Looks the same. It ain't the same. Let's try this one.
Okay. So for this, how could you work out P and Q? Because you can't add them all together and minus from a certain number.
Can you make any equation?
You could use the equation we used before.
I don't think that's really applicable here. Like you don't. So they tell us the probability of M is equal to the probability of P. So how can you use that?
So if M is equal to P, they're the same number.
Yeah. Like how can you use that information to make an equation?
So it'd be 0.32. Actually, no, P 0.32 plus P.
Yeah. What's that equal to?
Equals to P plus Q plus 0.07.
So that's an equation. Can you think of any other equation we can use? You know, you might be onto something with that other one, that other equation. I think it'll work, but it's let me see. It would be very complicated, but we could do it. Any idea how we'd use that other equation that we did earlier? You might just be able to get it, I think.
So would you do M left plus middle?
So it's basically like probability of M. Yeah. Go on. So that's left and middle.
And then you do right, and no, you do middle and right, but there's 3 circles, so what would you call the middle one?
You can call it middle.
Middle, okay.
Like it's the middle of these two here.
Yeah.
So that's the middle and the right, so that's the probability of P.
Yeah. And then you'd minus.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be M and P?
Yeah. So that's the middle.
Which would be the middle and left.
Middle's just middle.
Okay. Equals.
Yeah, equals.
Q.
Left and middle and right.
Okay.
That's middle plus right. So that is probability of either M or P. All right.
Yep.
Sub in all the values, numbers, P, Q.
Okay. So the left is 0.32 plus P.
So left is 0.32, middle is P.
And then middle again, which is P.
Yeah.
Plus the right, which is Q.
Yeah.
equals.
Hang on, don't forget to minus middle.
Oh yeah. Minus.
This won't work. This won't work. It's an identity, not an equation. That's what will happen. They'll be identical to each other. So this up here gave us some extra information, but this one doesn't give us extra information.
Yeah.
Easy way. What did they all add up to?
Like all the numbers.
Yep. Probabilities.
0.53.
Right. What do probabilities always add up to?
1.
Yeah.
To be 1 minus 0.53, which is 0.47.
Yeah, okay. So basically add up everything. And that's an easy equation. Everything you add up and you get 1. And so 3. Well, you said you got an answer for it. Did you remember the bit outside? There's a 0.1 outside.
Yeah, it's
Alright, and so what is next?
Would you just do the numbers that add minus 1? And then that'll be a number plus P and Q.
Yeah. So so it is P plus Q equals 0.38.
Yep.
Maybe that wasn't necessary. How do we solve the top equation?
You could minus P in both sides.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be much easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's solve that.
And then you minus 0.3 in both sides.
0.3.
Oh, 0.7.
Yeah, 0.07.
Which is a quarter. Or 0.25.
Yep.
Equals Q.
So Q is 0.25.
And then you can add that to the total and then minus from 1.
Yeah, so we did need the other one actually, yeah.
So you could 0.25 add 0.32.
Well, I did. Hold on, I did all that, and I got P plus Q is 0.38.
Okay. Oh, so you can just do 0.38 minus 0.25.
Yeah.
Which is 0.13.
0.13. 0.25, 0.13, 0.13, 0.25. Great. Yeah. Let me see this one. Given that the probability of B, this is an easier type of question, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, let's see this one. The child likes more than one type of pudding. The child likes jelly, or both ice cream. Ice cream and blank manage. That's alright. It's easy, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Venn diagrams.
Probably a tick.
That's great. Okay, mutually exclusive and independent events. If they're mutually exclusive, when you add the two probabilities together, it's the same as A or B. I mean, they're mutually exclusive. If they are independent, then the probability of both is the probability of A times probability of B. So that's like, if they're like that, is it?
Yeah.
The probability of A and B is the same as probability of A times probability of B. If they're mutually exclusive, probability of A or B is probability of A plus B. This one is A and B. So or add and times. Yeah, that's the usual way of going about it. This is, yeah. Oh no. Alright. Testing me already. Let's try this.
So would you add 0.2 and 0.4?
Yeah.
Which is 0.6.
Yeah. B.
Would you do A but not B? .4 minus 0.2.
A but not B. Oh, you could always do a Venn diagram. So if they're mutually exclusive, that means they're not overlapping.
Yep. And you have in A 0.2 and B 0.4.
And so, what else do we have? Outside.
Oh, it's 0.4.
That's 0.4. Huh. Alright, so what is B then? A but not B?
So would it be 0.6 then?
I think it's
You
just...
have 0.2 and 0.4 on the outside.
But it has to be A.
So it'd be 0.2.
I think it's just 0.2.
Okay.
Alright. And C.
0.4.
Yeah, so I suppose we did need it. 0.6, 0.2, 0.4. Okay, this time these are independent. Probability of A and B.
So would you just add them? Oh no, you times them.
Yeah.
And you'd get 1 over 15.
Believe so. Yep. Right, we're getting real.
Okay. So would it be should be out of 30?
Looks like it.
Okay. So B or C or both. So B or C or both. So it'd be B or C or both. So it'd be 4, add 5, add 10, add 7.
Yep.
Which would give you 26.
Okay.
No. Yeah, right. It's 26. Yeah.
Yep. Out of?
26 out of 30.
Yeah, and I just did like 30 take away 4.
Yeah.
B.
What do you mean by you have to determine it? Like,
Is it independent or not?
pardon?
Is it independent or not?
It is, isn't it?
You haven't...
Because they're overlapping.
They can still be... So this one, if two things are independent...
You multiply them.
So if independent, probability of A times probability of B is equal to probability of both.
Okay.
So
it'd be probability of A, which is 7.
7 out of...
Times B, which is 19.
Probability?
Out of what? Out of 30. Okay. Which is 133 over 900.
133 over 900. Okay. And using the diagram, what is this one?
What is like?
What is the probability of both A and B?
Both A and B is 4.
Probability?
4 out of 30.
Yep. What is 4 times 30?
To 120.
And so 4 over 30 is the same as 120 over 900. We got 133 over 900. They're not equal. Therefore,
it isn't statistically independent.
Yeah. Let us see. 133 over 900. So yeah, probability of both A and B is not equal to probability of A times probability of B. Therefore, watching A and watching B are not independent. Okay, so one affects the other. All right. Let's see. How about this one?
Okay. So for this, would you just do 0.3 plus 0.45 plus 0.2 minus from 1?
Yep.
Which gives you 0.9, so it'd be 0.05, which is X.
And B.
Okay. So would you do 0.45 out of 1, or just 0.45?
Mm-hmm.
Times 0.3.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 227 out of 200.
Press SD.
0.135.
Okay.
And then would you... I forgot what you're supposed to do after this.
Check if it's equal to the probability of both.
Which is 0.05. They're not equal.
Therefore?
It's not independent.
Yeah. And I will try to have good handwriting for once.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't equal 0.05. Agree. Is this exactly the same? It's exactly the same. Let me move that back. Stick that down the bottom or something. Yeah. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow. Dee-dee-dee, 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 dee-dee-dee. Okay, let's see this one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So would it be 2 circles?
Yep.
And outside the circles would be 0.35.
Yep. Oh no, don't crash. What's this thing doing? Okay, I think I saved as much as I could. See, my hunch never lies. Alright, what could you do after that?
Would you put PY, is that just Y? So if it was on the left, would it just be 0.4?
Y has two regions, left and middle.
Yeah, left and middle. Okay. And what would Y not Z be 0.15, which would be the left?
Y and not yet, that'd be left. So left is 0.15.
And then you could do 0.4 minus 0.15, which is 0.25, which would be the middle, right?
Yep.
And then you can add them all together. And then minus from 1 to get the right side.
Yep.
Which is 0.65, so 1 minus 0.65, right?
Is it not 0.75?
Oh yeah, it is 0.75. Which is 0.25.
Yeah.
And then now would you do 0.15 times 0.25?
Yeah.
Which is 0.0375.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see if that's equal to 0.25.
Yep. Is it?
And they're not equal. So they're not dependent.
Yeah. And so really the work in that was actually drawing the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, 0.4 times 0.5. That's not what we did. That's why, because it's not left and right. It's actually just the probability of Y times probability Z.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's actually just, that one's 0.4. So the other one's Z. We did need to find it. So what is probability Z?
0.6.
Nope.
Or just Z, or the middle as well.
Z includes the middle.
Oh, so it's 0.5.
Yeah. See this Z circle?
Yeah.
Two regions, middle and right.
Yep.
Okay. Because like you ask those people in the middle, you know, do you do Z? Yep. They're in there. Alright. It's starting to get weird. Alright. What is A?
Two events that are mutually exclusive are D and E.
Why would you pick the only two that aren't?
But oh wait, this S is it S and C?
S is everything. S is the student, all students.
But the only one that's there is C, which is outside, and it says for 2.
Alright. So what is C exclusive from?
D and E.
So C and D are mutually exclusive. They've got no overlap.
Oh, and C and E.
Yeah, C and E as well. The only possible wrong answer is D and D. Okay. Find the value of X is easy. Wait, where's Y? Oh, Y is there. Oh, maybe X isn't easy then. Alright, let's see this. The probability that a student takes part in school council or drama is 0.65. That's easy enough. It's easy enough. The rest of that is easy.
Yeah.
One of these days, they're going to actually be independent. Let's see this one.
Yeah.
They're always not independent. Write down 2 events that are mutually exclusive.
I and F.
Well done. F and I. Okay. This train is 0.3. Is this worth doing? Which one is he misses his train? Yeah. Aha, G. I'd like to look at that one. Alright, let's do it.
Okay. So you do 0.3 minus 0.05, which is 0.25 for X. That's X.
Yeah.
And then Y would be... So would you do 0.15 divided by 0.2?
Say it again.
0.15 divided by 0.2.
You're on to something. However, G is not 0.15. We talk about
it would
this.
be... Okay, it would be 0.22 for G. G would be 0.22.
Use your calculator.
It would be 0.4.
Yeah, this is 0.2. You were doing 0.02.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, so G is 0.4.
And then would you do 0.4 divided by 0.2?
Sure would.
Which is 2.
So that answer terrifies me.
Yeah. Because it goes over 1.
Let's not get smart about it. Let's just say 0.4. Ah, that's why. No, it isn't. 0.4. Yeah, it is it. Times by... What is... Alright, let's break this down. Cheeking me. So it's basically probability G times probability of I equals probability of both.
Okay.
Because it's independent. That's 0.4. What's probability of I?
0.2 plus Y.
Yeah. Equals?
G and I. Oh, it would be 0.2.
Yeah. So you solve that one.
So could you just sub in it for X, Y for X?
Yep. Or you could do it the hard way. I'm not doing it the hard way. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters.
I got 0.3.
Boom. 0.3. Yeah, and we were doing it the other way around as well. We should have done 0.2 over 0.4.
Yeah.
and then subtracted 0.2. Okay, we get y is 0.3. Still.
And then z is all of them added together minus. What would you minus it from?
What do you think?
Oh yeah, you minus 1.
There you go. Okay, what do you get there?
I got 0.05.
Looks good. 0.05. To C, 0.05. Y is 0.3. Yep, that one was a good one. I liked that one. So G is the whole thing. I is the whole thing. Multiply them together, you get the middle bit.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay. Hang on a second. This looks very similar to that previous one. Oh, let me see. What is this? The archery competition. Or that's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I'd love a similar one to this though. Fine, similar. That was a good one. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Look at me getting stuff ready beforehand. Okay. Let's see. What is this? 5 part 3. Mutually exclusive stuff. Come on, Bucky. 5.3. Mutually exclusive. Sure. Yeah. Are in the all right, it's much easier, but
yeah,
needs must. What is question 4?
.12 minus 0.0204.
Nope. What's our formula?
Would it be?
What's the formula?
A times B.
Yeah.
Equals A and B.
Yep. Sub in.
So it'd be 0.02 times B equals 0.0204.
Yep.
And then you divide by 12, 0.12 on both sides.
Yeah.
Which is 0.17.
0.17. Great. Just watch out for that. Let me see. How would you do 3?
You times them together.
Yeah. Let me switch to other Bucky. I was mostly prepared. Come on, Bucky. Let's see. Sure. Independent. No. Yep. How do we do question 4?
.15 divided by 0.045.
Yeah, well, if you wrote it down, you'd say it's the other way around. 0.045.
Yeah.
You'll be alright. So let's say this one might just be similar. State with a reason which 2 types of toys are mutually exclusive. No. Determine whether. See, determine is not the thing. Show that S and T are independent. Alright. Given that A and B are independent. Oh, that's. Oh, we're over time. But anyway, I just found a good one anyway. I like the look of it. But anyway, you finished 5.3. What do you give yourself for that stuff?
Tick.
And so, let me just take a lookie. We have 5.4, which is tree diagrams. And that's the last thing. Yes, we're nearly finished chapter 5. Yeah, how was that for you, Adam?
That was great.
And so, continue this next time?
Yeah.
Any questions for me in general?
No.
Alright, well done, Adam. You did great.
Thank you.
I look forward to talking to you again next time.
You too. Bye.
Cheers. Take care. Goodbye.